Good morning. My name is Rob Jackson. I'm Dutch's grandson-in-law by way of marriage with Noelle, Al and Elaine's daughter. As such, I've only known Dutch for about 11 years or so I don't know him as well as many of you. However, we have a bond based on our military service that only those who've worn the uniform in a time of war can fully appreciate. Those of us who fought in foreign lands across the ocean, eating cold C or K rations, or MREs in less than enjoyable conditions, with the sound of hostile gunfire in the distance substituting for dinner music. Dutch is a member of the greatest generation, a term Tom Brokaw coined, one that, as Brokaw put it, answered the call to save the world from the two most powerful and ruthless military machines ever assembled, instruments of conquest in the hands of fascist maniacs. They faced great odds and a late start, but they did not protest. At a time in their lives when their days and nights should have been filled with innocent adventure, love, and the lessons of the workday world, they were fighting, often hand to hand, in the most primitive conditions possible, across the bloodied landscapes of France, Belgium, Italy, and Austria. They fought their way up a necklace of South Pacific islands few had ever heard of before and made them a fixed part of American history. Islands with names like Iwo Jima, Guadalcanal, Okinawa. They were in the air every day, in skies filled with terror, and they went to sea on hostile waters far removed from the shores of their homeland. Dutch was starting to be a little forgetful when I first came into the picture, but it seemed that the civilian memories he lost were made up for in military memories regained. He would tell anyone that listened about his 42 missions in his B-24 Liberator with the Jolly Rogers, or when he flew by the Golden Gate Bridge at midnight with no headlights, or landed in Fiji in the dark, and countless other short stories summarizing his time in the military. It's amazing to think that those events occurred over 70 years ago, and they had just such a profound impact on his life that he was able to recount every detail as if they had just happened. Dutch was proud of his service and spoke of it often when I was around, but I was told that that wasn't always the case. I can relate to some degree, as the further you get from wartime service, the good times remain on the surface, while many of the bad times start to fade. Eventually, telling war stories don't have the emotional impact they once did, and they can be shared with friends and family. All military men and women have stories, told or untold, of sadness, heartbreak, homesickness, excitement, reuniting, and triumph. They have made and continue to make sacrifices, sometimes the ultimate sacrifice, for the betterment of our friends, family, nation, and the greater good. I'm reminded of my favorite poem by Charles Province that I first read while a cadet at West Point that succinctly summarizes the impact that members of our society who made the choice to don the uniform have made. It is the soldier, not the minister, who has given us freedom of religion. It is the soldier, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of press. It is the soldier, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to protest. It is the soldier, not the lawyer, who has given us a right to a fair trial. It is the soldier, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. It is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag, who allows the protester to burn the flag. General MacArthur once said that old soldiers never die, they just fade away. Dutch, while memories may fade, neither you nor your service to our great nation will ever be forgotten. We owe you and all the servicemen and women of the greatest generation a momentous debt of gratitude and lives worthy of your sacrifice and your legacy. From one soldier to another, may I say, well done. Be thou at peace.